Now we pretty much see Ash and Liam still training to go up against their first gym, and along the way they would train more, and Ash's Grookey would evolve into and Liam's Reboot would learn Flame Charge, replacing Tackle, and his Wooloo would replace Defense Curl with a Headbutt. Okay, so if y'all wondering why it's 5 o'clock, bro, it's because it took me all day to find the app. Because the app that I've been using doing my Pokemon videos does not have Gen 8. So yeah. But we're gonna go. So we're gonna see, we're gonna keep going through their training, and they're gonna come across something red, like a red tail poking up, or like a pink and bluish tail poking out of a bush. Ash gonna throw a Pokeball at it, but the Pokeball isn't gonna do anything, and he's gonna throw it hard, which hurt the Pokemon. Then the Pokemon gonna turn out, it's gonna be a Galarian Rapidash. The Rapidash is gonna run at Ash, and it's gonna try to hit Ash with a Tackle. So then we would see a girl walk up behind her Galarian ponytail, and she would say, "Why would you throw a Pokeball at my Pokemon?" Ash would say, that's my bad. I didn't know it was yours. I thought it was a wild Pokemon." She would say, "Really? A Galarian Rapidash all the way out here?" Ash would say, yes. She would say, "Come on now, there's no... Galarian Rapidash supposed to be all the way by the 5th gym, my hometown." And then Ash would say, "But I caught a Toxel." She would say, "What, really?" He would say, "Yes, and they not supposed to be nowhere near here. They're supposed to be around, I think, the 3rd or 2nd gym." She would say, "Oh, my fault. I didn't mean to yell." She would say, "Can I see him?" Ash thought his Toxel. She would say, "Oh, it's such a cutie." He would say, "It's also my starter." She would say, "What? You didn't get a Grookey, Scorbunny, or Sobble Eater?" He would say, "Well, I did get the Grookey, but I had this Pokemon before it, so Grookey is my, like my registered starter, but he's my partner, my first Pokemon, Toxel. And he doesn't evolve for about 10 more levels, 10 to 15 more levels." She would say, "What? He's already at level 20 or above?" He says, "I think he's around level 23. She would say, "Oh, wow." He would say, "And we're working on learning an egg move." She would say, "What move is that?" He would say, "It's the move." Ash would say, "Yes, my Pokemon has some very powerful parents. And we're trying to change it out for the move Flail. He's trying to learn Power Up Punch." And then she would say, "Really, Power Up Punch?" He would say, "Yeah." She would say, "But doesn't it take your Pokemon to be very powerful to learn an egg move?" He would say, "My Pokemon is powerful. You want to have a battle? Your Galarian Ponyta versus my Toxel?" She would say, "Well, my Galarian Ponyta is about level 25. They would then get ready to battle. And Ash would say, "Me and my Toxel are ready." She would say, "Me and my Galarian Ponyta are ready too." She would say, "Start it off. Hit her with a belch." She would say, "What? How does a Toxel know such a powerful move like that?" He would say, "Don't worry about it. Just know that my Toxel is powerful." And then she would say, "Push it back with Fairy Wind." Ash would say, "Poison doesn't affect other poison types, so it don't matter." She would say, "No, use Confusion." He would say, "No, block it with an Acid." He would say, "Get in close, hit it with a Nuzzle." And then the Galarian Ponyta would think his plan were, and it would Nuzzle, and it would electrocute electrocute the Galarian Ponyta. Then the Galarian Ponyta would be mad. She would say, "Go in with a Tackle." He would say, "Go in with a Flail," and he would keep losing the battle to the Flail. I should say, "Use Belch." She would say, "Use Confusion." She would get poisoned and get hit by enormous damage by Belch, but he would be confused and attacking himself. But once Confusion wore off, he would say, "Now use Flip." Oh, and she would use Tackle. She would win. Then he would go on with another tackle, another flail. She would use a tackle, but Ash wouldn't flail. His Pokemon, Toxel, would put a power energy around his fist, and it would punch Galarian Ponyta, knocking it out. He would say, "What was that?" He would say, "We learned it." She would say, "You learned what?" "We learned the move." He would say, "Oh, really?" She would say, "Yes." Well, Ash would say, "Yes, we learned the move. Power up punch." She would say, "Oh, great. Good job." He would say, "Sure." He would say, "Thanks." And then she would say, "Oh, well, I hope we can battle another time." He would say, "Of course." She would say, "Can I join you on your journey?" He would say, "Of course." Well, mostly right now we're just trying to get our Pokemon to level up. And then she would say, "Oh, which Pokemon do you have to level up, Ash?" He would say, "Oh, just my Grookey." She would say, "Your Grookey? That's the starter you got?" He would say, "Yeah." She would say, "Well, which one did he get?" He said he got to level up his Raboot. And he got to level up all his Pokemon. And then Liam would say, "Ash, you're lucky. Your Toxa was like what, a level 18 when you first got it, and you just worked on it until you could catch it. And then you caught a powerful Rookidee that evolved into a Corviknight like the first battle you had with it. Well, during training." And then she would say, "Oh, Ash is powerful." They would say, "What second Pokemon do you have?" She would say, "Well, I have my Galarian Ponyta and a cute little Yamper." They would say, "A Yamper?" She would say, "Yes." Once she said yes to the Yamper, hold up, before I even start the story back. If they're skipping the videos because I ended the video yesterday, but I didn't finish it. So I'm gonna edit it to put the videos together. So if you see that the time ran back or the time time of the day don't add up, just know, yeah. So pretty much after she said something about her Yamper, they would train for about a week more until they got to the first gym. Then pause the vid. And and Liam's Galarian Zigzagoon will evolve into a Galarian Leon. And once they reach the gym, they will finally get done training. Once they reach the gym, they would pretty much see the boy Zio walking out. Pause it. Zio will walk out with her first badge. Ash would say, so you got your badge. Great job." And then Zio would say, "You won't get it. You're trash." Okay, so now we have Ash and the gym leader about to battle. Okay, so I'm gonna start going here for the battles and stuff. Ash would send out his Corvisquire first, while the gym leader Milo would send out his Gossifleur. When a Gossifleur used Magical Leaf, Ash would say dodge, then use Pluck. And the Pluck would do a lot of damage being a flying type versus grass type. Then they would try to use Rapid Spin. Ash would say use a Fury attack, but both attacks would get canceled out. Then he would tell Gossifleur to use Pound, Round. And then Ash would say dodge it, then use Pet. And that would take it out. Then when it comes to the evolved form, Gossifleur Eldegoss, it would almost easily take out Corvisquire. Then Ash would send in Thwackey, knowing that Toxel would be kind of a bad matchup. And then he would use Razor Leaf against his Magical Leaf, and then use Branch Poke and Knock Off to do damage. And one double hit later, they would get the Eldegoss will get knocked out, and he would get the gym badge. So now we're gonna go to Liam's team. Liam started off with Raboot, while the gym leader Marlo started out with Gossiflyer. A Flame Charge and an Ember later, it will be knocked out. Then he was in an Elder Goss. Ember will overpower the Magical Leaf. And his Flame Charge will overpower the Leafage, getting attacks on it. Then it will do one double kick and knock it out. That will be the end of their battle. So then then Mello would say that's a great battle. I hope you guys he would say I hope you guys get stronger, and I see you in the World Coronation Series. Ash and Liam would say leave, and Sky would say that was a great battle. But she would ask Milo about Elder Cross and where she could get one. He would tell her, and then she would go to the location in the forest, and she would see a Gossiflower and one Elder Grass and a couple Gossiflowers. Just being there, dancing and stuff. And then she would say, "Wow, I can't believe it." And then she would talk to one of them, Gossiflowers, and she would catch it. Ash and Liam would then say that was a great catch. And they would go on to the next gym. Catch you guys in the next video.